Cuban. Uy, me sigue malandro Cuban. Sepa con sal.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jerry from the StogieReview.com, bringing you another video cigar review. This week I'm bringing you the ITC, the Indian Tabac, split decision double. This is the Torah size, comes in at 6x52. It features a Habano and Connecticut wrapper, along with a Nicaraguan binder, and Nicaraguan and Dominican tobaccos make up the filler. For you Stogie Review fans out there, you know Brian Hewitt reviewed the Quad, a version of this cigar back in late March. There's also a triple that features that has three wrappers of the Connecticut, the Habano, and a Maduro wrapper. The Quad adds a Candela wrapper. So, but the reason why that's neither here nor there. That's what I was going to say. But this is the double. And these caught my eye over at Cigars International because, I picked these up about the time that I was making my return to the Stogie Review. And as you know, my first cigar review back was the Arganese Double Wrap. And I love that cigar. It was a great experience. And I also had a great experience with the CAO America, another barber pole style cigar. And I was like, well, let's see what other barber pole cigars are out there that I might enjoy. So I picked up a few of these of each wrapper type, the double, the triple, and the quad. I gotta tell you, the double at least, well, most of them that I've seen, I don't know if you picked this up, but the wrapper is real shoddy. I'm sure it has something to do with the way the cigars, they have to roll it with the barber pole way. But how crappy the wrapper looks reminds me of those famous Dominican 2000 cigars I reviewed a while back. The only difference is this is a $10. What did Brian Hewitt say he spent on these? Yeah, these is about a $10 cigar, and whereas the those famous Dominican 2000 were less than $2 each. So you're for a $10 cigar, you're expecting a better looking cigar. Anyways, I've rambled on in this opening a little too long, so I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go ahead and track down all my supplies, light up my ITC Split Decision Double, and we'll be back and we'll talk about the cigar. So hang tight. Okay, Stogie fans, I am back. Been smoking my my ITC Split Decision Double. Let's see, how can I describe the initial flavors? Gotta tell you, I'm really not getting much out of it besides kind of a smoky, burnt flavor. I don't know, not very appealing to me. A little tingliness here on the tongue, but for the most part, it's just like I said, smoky and burnt flavors. I gotta tell you, not very enjoyable. It's actually quite disappointing. Like I was saying earlier in the opening, it's disappointing to see a cigar made by one of the best cigar makers out there, Rocky Patel, to put out a cigar that that looks just as shabby. It put out a $10 cigar that looks just as shabby as that famous Dominican 2000. But so far, I gotta tell you, that the famous Dominican 2000 is putting this cigar to shame flavor-wise. But who knows? Maybe it will get better as time goes on. I will reserve my final judgment. Maybe it's just the first third of the cigar that's just has that smoky, burnt flavor to it, and the second third and on will pull through and make me champion the Rocky Patel cause again. But anyways, I'm gonna sit back, enjoy my my ITC Split Decision Double, and I'll come back when I hit around the halfway point. And we'll talk a little more about this cigar, what I've been up to, where I'm traveling to, and other little things here to pass the time. So stay tuned, and I'll be back. Okay, folks, I am back. approaching the halfway mark of my ITC split decision double. Yeah, I had higher hopes for this cigar. I really did. I thought it was more than I thought it was just going to be more than a novelty cigar. You know, when I picked these up, I thought, you know, hey, if Arganese can make a great barber pole style cigar, if CAO can make a great barber pole style cigar, then I don't see how my man Rocky Patel can't do the same. Gotta say, I'm really disappointed by it. Very lackluster in the flavor department. You know, it started off with this burnt smoky taste, which was very undesirable. It's kind of changed a little bit here. I got rid of that burntness taste, kind of approaching kind of a a sweet, a sweet smoky taste, I guess you could say. But it's still not something I'm digging very much. Like I said, I just don't get how Arganese and CAO can produce such high quality barber pole style cigars, but yet my man Rocky can't. I don't know. I went on that rant a while back when I reviewed the Honduran Classic by Rocky Patel. And I talked about how I haven't been impressed by some of his latest releases, and again, I know it carries the ITC name, Indian Tabac line, but we all know that it's made by Rocky Patel as well, and just another disappointment here, another heartbreaking disappointment on the Rocky Patel front for me here. But hey, there's still another half a cigar to go, so hopefully it gets better for all of our sakes. A little travel coming up for me. I guess I'm recording this video a little early. It's actually Wednesday evening. I normally record on during the weekend, but this week I'm actually traveling to New Jersey. A friend of my wife is turning 30, so we're going up there to celebrate. So I had to do this a little early. But I guess one of the big trips I got coming up is in June 1st to the 5th. I'll be in Boston, and I know Mike, Stogie View guy, Mike, who's a cop up in Boston, making some plans to get together. So if you're in Boston and you're available, sometime the 1st to the 5th, and you want to get together, have smoke with me, we can shoot me an email and we can arrange that. Also, Brian Hewitt, myself, and we're still hoping Walt can make it to, I always forget what the new name is called, but it used to be called the RTDA show out in Vegas. I know it's got a new name, new acronym, but off the top of my head, I can't recall it. So I know Brian Hewitt and I already made plans and reservations to be out there. I know some of the other cigar bloggers got their press passes and going to be out there as well. So I'm not sure what Brian Hewitt and I are going to do there by ourselves, so I really hope Walt makes it. Brian Hewitt and I aren't the two most mature individuals, and we end up just being drunk and stupid the whole time instead of actually covering the event. So hopefully Walt will be able to make it and keep us in line. So anyways, hey, I'm going to go ahead and continue to smoke my split decision double, and I'll be back as when I enter the final third of the cigar, and hopefully it doesn't it picks up and doesn't disappoint me anymore. But we'll see. So stay tuned. Okay, I am back. A little past the halfway point here of my ITC split decision double. Yeah, it's not gotten any better from the first time, from the first first third, or the halfway point. Not very hasn't very changed. Still that that sweetness with that smoky taste to it. Not very pleasant. Not something I'm enjoying here. Actually trying to, while I was on the production break, trying to get the video here on iChat working to talk to Carlos here in New Jersey. So pardon me there. But yeah, the ITC split decision double really isn't doing anything for me here. Kind of flat on flavors. Well, there really is no flavors. It's just that sweet, smoky flavor that I was alluding to earlier. And I gotta tell you, I'm just disappointed overall. $10 cigar, no flavor, smoky, just a smoky flavor coming from a $10 cigar just seems like a waste of money. I might as well just light it up a $10 bill and smoke that on there and review that instead. it's just disappointing coming from Rocky. That's all. Like I said in the earlier clips, I don't understand how Arganese and CAO can produce a quality barber pole style cigar for around the same price, and Rocky just misses the boat completely here, and I just don't get it. But I don't know. That's gonna do it for this review. I'm not gonna finish it. I'm not gonna go any further than this. It's just not doing anything for me. Life's too short to smoke anything non-enjoyable, and I don't have the patience to review another Equo. So I'm not saying this is on the level of an Equo cigar, but it's just not enjoyable. So I'm gonna end the review with that. I don't think all in all, I don't think it's worth the money, the $10. It's definitely one of those cigars that are a novelty cigar. You're paying for the novelty of it, have it in your humidor to look at and show off to people. But as far as smoking it, I just wouldn't do it if I were you. So that's going to do it. Like I said in my last review, I have no idea what I'm going to review next week. Maybe Carlos over here on iChat will give me some ideas while we're talking off the air. But I'm going to put this bad boy down and go find something more enjoyable to smoke. So until next time, everyone, like I always say, long ashes. That sucked, dude.
Oui, parler français.
Voy a trabajar.
Oui, parler français.
Hay que cosechar.
Oui, parler français.
Para alimentar.
Oui, parler français. Oui, parler français. Oui, parler français.
Dis-moi là, salon, oui, monsieur.
Bonsoir, messieurs.